Hi everyone, how you guys? There are things that happened to me in the past 1 or 2 weeks, and recently just happened to me yesterday. But I want to wait for about a day or so before actually making this video to make sure that this video is not coming out from purely emotional aspect, but from more on the logic side rather than being so emotional about the things that happen. Even though it's really pissed me off yesterday, the things that happen is about Grab company, the food delivery and the package delivery company, which normally during the COVID-19 most of us order the food from the delivery service such as Panda Food, Get, Limeade, or be it the Grab Food, which actually I quite like Grab Food in the way that the service has been good so far, and especially because one of my friend is also the Grab rider. What happened is that there's a quite number of the cancellations that happened when I ordered the food in the past 1 or 2 weeks, and recently it just happened yesterday. The cancellation can happen, I don't mind that. Nobody's perfect. There's a lot of things that you cannot control. For example, the restaurant might close without actually giving the notice to the Grab company, so the Grab driver or Grab rider can find out later, and that is fine. Or there's some problems that the Grab rider cannot make the delivery, which is also understandable. But frankly speaking, for the good manner wise, or giving the courtesy to the clients who actually pay you to deliver stuff, by cancel their order, at least just give them the message or call them up and tell them why you cancel such an order. By just canceling the order without telling anything, without saying anything, it actually pisses the customer off. And some of the customer might not have the patience enough to actually reorder or find the new rider, but instead just switch to the different company, and that will affect the company and also your other Grab riders who's also doing the same work as you. So if you don't think about the consequence of what's going to happen, it always have the effect on the others as well. And that's just being selfish. I was not mad at the Grab company, but I was more upset in terms of the manner, in terms of the courtesy, in terms of the things that some of the Grab riders should do. The cancellation happened to me before, and some of the Grab riders are nice enough to give me a call or just give me the message, the reason why they canceled the order. And my friend who's a Grab rider also told me that there's a way for the Grab rider to cancel the order and let the application find a new rider for the customer. But how come some of the riders doesn't do that? They accept the order and then they just cancel the order without giving any reason, and the customer will have to start looking for the new rider by himself or have to reorder the food. Another thing that pisses me off as well is because I'm actually using my debit card to pay for the food, to pay for the delivery. So every time when I order the food, there'll be the money deducted from my bank account, which if the cancellation happen, the company's policy is that this is just only for the guarantee, and the credit, for example, those people who are using the credit card will get the money back within 45 days. And they say that this is a normal thing that happens. For example, like when you go to the hotel and they use your credit card and lock up some credit as an insurance for the hotel. For me, this one is a bit different. If the rider has a right to cancel the orders without informing the customers, just by the fingertip, they want to cancel it anytime they want, why the hell me as a customer have to wait within 45 days to get the money back? And that's the thing, you see. Debit card is different from the credit card. The debit card is my cash actually being withdrawn from the bank. Even though the amount is not that much, but who's going to be responsible for the interest rate that I'm supposed to get from the bank by having that money in the bank? Think about it, Grab company and also Grab rider. Don't do anything selfish, thinking solely for yourself, and don't think about your fellow or your colleagues that working in the same company. Have a good manner. You working in the service sector, you're supposed to provide a service. Have the courtesy. Think before you cancel the order of the customers without giving the reason why you cancel such an order. Like I said, cancellation can happen, I don't mind, but at least give me the reason. And let me tell you, if this kind of thing continue and now things start getting back to normal in the way that the people can start going to restaurant, be careful. People will not just changing from Grab to the other companies, but they might stop using your service. Don't be too cocky about it. Don't be too so self-centered in the way that it will come back and hurt you later. That's a word of advice. If it's not because one of my friends is running a Grab company, let me tell you, I switched from using Grab since yesterday and never use it again, because these things happened to me more than twice already.